Hello, Soldierboy here, and welcome to this week's channel schedule. Now, I'm going to start by apologising for two things. And I know I get told I apologise too much, but these are two things. Firstly, if I look hot and sweaty, it is extremely hot this morning. We're having a bit of a heat wave here in the UK, and it's very, very hot. Secondly, apologies for the SnowRunner video that went live on Friday an hour late. I lost track of time. I thought I'd already scheduled it and hadn't. And I realised an hour later, why is it not gone live? Yeah, I messed up. I also promised, I didn't promise, but I said in Thursday's stream that I'd talk about why Fridays may be an issue for a couple of weeks. So obviously we had the accident. Everyone knows that. It's been 5 years. And we're left with life-altering injuries that, we may be able to get the pain to reduce thanks to the implant, but it will never fully go away. I'm not going to be able to run like you used to or anything like that. But you forget what it does to other people around you. So since the accident, my little boy has become very anxious. He cries more than he should, just out of random things. He's scared if my other half goes out in the car and he's not with her. He's worried that she might not come home, kind of thing. He's very anxious, and he's an incredible kid. I can't actually ever remember telling him off. He has his moments. He's frustrating and annoying. He's getting to his teenage years, but I don't think me and my half ever really told him off. And he's 11 now. So, as part of helping with his anxiety, we were offered a chance for me to go on a course to learn more about anxiety, what we can do to help him, and learn some cognitive behavior techniques to when he does have these moments and these meltdowns, we can help him. Now, his meltdowns aren't him lashing out. He doesn't throw things or anything like that. It's not anger. He just becomes tearful, really, if anything. So it's how to help him in their moments. I went to the course on Friday, and none of it was suitable. I sat there for 2 hours with other people and all on teams, and they're talking about their children who have meltdowns and are aggressive and all that kind of stuff. Logan isn't. I said his real name. They never normally tell his real name. It's fine. I'm not fussed. I always call him Wolverine for those that know, but it's fine. I just slipped out. It's not an issue. So I sat there for 2 hours, and afterwards I spoke to people running the course. I said, look, I don't know how suitable this is, because it's fine. These other people have children that have anxiety, but they express it in a different way to what my boy does. And you're explaining how they can calm their children down when they're aggressive and kicking off. But I don't have that. So their techniques to helping them don't work with my boy. And in my mind, I'm losing a Friday morning when we could be streaming, we could be recording, editing. I don't really want to waste that time for something that I'm not going to take anything from. So we don't know what's happening yet. My other half's got to speak to them, because I think there's been some cross wires. I told her like the things they'd said and why they suggested the course, and she said, well, she didn't say half of that stuff. So there's been a few cross wires, I think. I still don't know what's happening. I may still do the course depending if it's going to be relevant or not. If it's not, we'll gain Fridays back. But this week, we've got to play it as if I'm still doing the course on Friday morning, because we just don't know. It doesn't really affect things. It does really affect things. It means we can't go back to 4 streams a week yet, because I still can't do 4 straight days. So we're streaming Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm hoping, depending on the course, because otherwise it's 5 Friday mornings I'm losing for something that may not even help. I'd do anything to help him and make him be confident and not worry about me and his mum and stuff a child shouldn't worry about. I'd do anything for that. But I also don't want to waste my time or theirs as well. There's other people waiting to do this course, and I'm taking up a slot that isn't necessarily needed, if that makes sense. So we've got to play it by ear. As I said, this week we'll play it as if I'm doing it, and we'll see what happens. It's a 5-week course otherwise, which is frustrating, losing out on that stream time. But if it can help, I've got to do it. If it's not, we'll stop, but we'll figure it out. I said I'd explain it, and I was going to do a video, but I thought I don't really want to make a video and focus on him, and because he watches his videos, and I've got to be careful what I say about him when he's going to watch it. I don't want him to feel guilty or bad or anything like that, because it's not like that. He just worries, and this was a boy who was 6 years old who said goodbye to his father as he went to work one day, and his father come back changed, different, not as able as he once was, And that is hard to deal with. And, we've done everything we can for him. We've always been honest about the injuries, honest about the future as much as we can be. But he's very intelligent, so he's got an overactive mind. He overthinks things, and all we can do is reassure him. So yeah, I don't really want to make a video just on him. I don't think it's fair on him, to be fair. But yeah, he's brilliant. He worries, and it's just trying to help with that. But that's the reason we're losing Friday mornings. But again, like I say, it may not happen, but we'll figure it out as we go. So we are going to have 2 KCD 2 streams this week and a Roadcraft stream. KCD 2, really enjoying it, going well. It does feel like sometimes you don't get much achieved in a 3.5 hour stream because you could be aiming for something and then something else happens. Like we were aiming to get to Mutt on Thursday stream, and then we got a whole different quest line with Pavlena and did that instead. And you want to focus on one thing, but other things come up and you think, right, I better now because time-wise it may fail. It's one of those, but I'm really enjoying it. I think it really follows on well from the first game, which is really good. Obviously, we have the vote. We know Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 are coming next once we finish KCD 2. We do need to talk about Wolverine in September because obviously that's the one game I said this year we'd do on release. We also need to do a vote, no rush, but a vote some point on GTA. I want you guys to decide, do we do it on release, do we not? If we don't, we'll leave it to a vote later on. When we actually vote for next main live stream game, we'll put it in that vote if need be. I've got a feeling you guys will say don't do it on release so we don't ruin the story or anything like that for you guys, and that's completely fine by me. The only game I really want to do on release is Wolverine, and that will happen in September. What else? Roadcraft. Still carrying on with the Reclaim DLC. We've nearly finished the first of the 2 maps. The second map will start once we finish the first one, and once that's done, we'll move back to Expeditions, a mod runner game anyway, and then we'll figure out something after that. Episodically, SnowRunner, really enjoying it as always, going really well. Still in Alaska, still lots to do. A couple more videos of that this week, and also Wreckfest. I can't guarantee the video on Saturday for Wreckfest, but I've done some online play, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. We did do the tournaments. That video went live yesterday. And I did say on the tournament video, if you want us to do more tournaments, we'll do more. There's daily challenges and weekly challenges. I'm more than happy to do them and just keep getting that fame up. But I don't want to do it for no reason, if that makes sense. I'm kind of thinking of doing the Platinum for Wreckfest. Hence why we're doing a lot of online play, because you need 20 wins. I know you can boost it. No interest in that. We'll do it naturally if possible. So we need 20 wins online. Once it's done, we can focus on the other things. The other trophies aren't too bad. It's the online wins, I think, the hard thing. Especially when you get people in there that just want to wreck you rather than race. But that's Wreckfest. That's what it is. I've droned on longer than I wanted to. But a massive thank you for last week. It was a really good week of streaming. Thank you for watching the episodic stuff as well. I hope you know SnowRunner and Wreckfest. And I think that's it. Here comes the schedule. Have a fantastic week. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Bye-bye.
Proud of all we have done.